a lot of people was gonna get replaced because making movies is such a expensive thing. Okay, it's crazy expensive. It takes millions of ringgit to create a movie, or sometimes even commercial. You can reach 1 million ringgit commercial, right? So when a computer can do it with just a few thousand ringgit, why wouldn't companies choose a computer? So I do see that the film industry is gonna get disrupted very, very soon. In fact, it is being disrupted right now. I do have friends from the film industry who just telling me that, oh yeah, they are getting less and less jobs pay less. And that's why last year I left the industry because I was on the verge of getting replaced by AI. So that was actually the worst feeling ever because the people in the creative industry was one of the first group of people who got directly replaced by AI. Okay, especially like copywriters, right? So I was very upset, and then I took a step back and started doing something else. But then just by chance, I stumbled upon AI again. I was realizing that AI models are so powerful, but most people still don't know how to use it. So I spent a big part of last year doing a lot of research. So I researched about language models, image models, video models, understanding how to use them, as well as translating my background in film and commercial industry into AI. So to date, I've trained more than 1,000 Malaysian and Singaporean on AI creatives. And as you can see here, right, my life was pretty crazy. You know, we were filming action movies, spent a month in Africa, and then shot with this famous movie star from Indonesia, Yayan Ruhian. And the thing is that very, very soon these things won't happen anymore because the industry is getting disrupted by AI. That's why through today's webinar, I want to share with all of you about AI, about what I know, and about how I translate my past experience and knowledge from the creative industry into AI so that no one gets replaced. If you know how to use AI, you will not get replaced by it. Okay, so that was my mission. Okay, I want to share my knowledge as much as possible so that no one will feel the same thing that I felt last year, getting replaced by AI. Okay, so you any questions, just put in the chat. I will answer when we have time. Okay, so let's start. First things first, today is a bit special because we are having a special webinar next Wednesday, and I would like to give everyone a sneak peek as well as I'll tell you how to sign up for that next webinar. Okay, it's a special webinar next Wednesday. Okay, so I have been, of course, growing my social media. Okay, I grew my social media from zero. Okay, we started from zero all the way to 17.5K within 5 months. Okay, all within 5 months. And right now, I am using AI to develop content for my company's social media. So I'm using Claude. Okay, so it can be as simple as telling Claude, help me plan the IG content for the next 30 days, and it has all the context. Usually, if you use ChatGPT or even Claude, you cannot do this well because Claude doesn't know enough about your company. But I have something set up in Obsidian where it contains everything about my target audience, my brand, key messages, even my company product services info so that AI can read from here, as well as caption examples, your content do's and don'ts, okay, your language, legal and compliance, visual identity, voice and tones, as well as different platforms. So you can teach Claude how to navigate through different platforms, how you like things to be on different platform. And of course, we have a content strategy here, okay? Like it will break down what the content makes. Okay, all these we will be using Claude to manage our social media. So the webinar is all gonna be about social media automation, right? I will show you how I set my folder up, set all these files. Okay, so AI will write scripts for me. Okay, write out the hooks. Okay, and we are using Claude skills to improve our scripts, okay, as well as creating performance deck, okay? You're scraping your performance data, creating a dashboard, and the most exciting thing is that you can auto post onto Instagram using Claude. So you connect Claude with Instagram and have it post for you. So this will be very useful if you are a social media manager, or you have a lot of accounts to manage, okay? And you have like multiple platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Xiaohongshu, X, and all of these, we can use Claude to control all of them. So all these, I will cover them in the webinar on next Wednesday, okay? So webinar on next Wednesday. How to join? How to join the webinar on next Wednesday? Just scan this code, join our WhatsApp group, and then maybe in about like 2 to 3 minutes, my colleague will send a new Zoom link. Then you can register. Okay. So again, if you want to have a more comprehensive overview on what I've just shown you, whereby I automate my social media, okay, just join our WhatsApp group later on. My team will send a link to register for that webinar. It is next Wednesday. Okay, so any questions, just put in the chat lah. Now let's uh, officially start, right, our demo tonight. Okay, so the platform that I'll be using is called Figma Weave. You don't have to download it yet. You don't have to do anything. You just have to look at my screen lah. Okay, so this is a Figma Weave. Okay, and then this is a node-based platforms. Okay, when you are inside Figma Weave, right, this is what you see. It is just blank. Okay, it is just a blank canvas. By the way, the link has been sent in the group chat already. If you want to join, just join and register lah through the group chat. Okay, this is Figma Weave. This is the blank canvas, and everything here works in nodes. What I mean by nodes, right? Okay, we add in a text node. This thing is called a node. Okay, and then we put in a image node. Let's go with Hello Banana 2 Lite. Okay, so you can see here, right? There's 2 dots. What it means is that the data from here will get passed to the next node by this connection. So you can drag and drop like this. So that the connection is made means that everything that you type here will get passed to the image node. So I'm gonna put a very simple prompt called laptop. Okay, so I click run here. What it does is that it takes in this data, become the prompt, and it will generate me the image of a laptop. Okay, so there you go. Okay, we have our laptop here. So this is node-based workflow. You just connect nodes, and that is a very powerful feature. By using this, we can achieve a lot of professional grade content as well as consistent content. You will see it very soon, okay? I will first show you this very, very simple workflow that you can build. This could be your very first workflow that you can build. Basically, you want to create some catalog images with blank background. How to do it is you create something like this, okay, and then you upload your image. Take a photo with your phone and put in your prompt here to run it. You will get your output. Now, the thing is that the good thing about this workflow is that the prompts that are here, it stays here. Meaning, the next time when you have another photo, okay, let's say you have this one, a matcha, you don't have to retype your prompt. You just have to upload, click run, and you will get your new photo. Okay, so this is especially useful for brands that have a lot of SKU, or brands that serve a lot of target audience. Okay, or even like a fashion brand, you have different product sizes. Okay, S, M, L, XL, different colors, right or not? Okay, so it will be especially useful for those use cases. Okay, so this is a simple node-based automation workflow. Okay, it has so much more benefit as well as control as compared to chat-based one. Okay, with this, it is the key to get consistent generation. Okay, as well as Beautiful generation. So let me show you another example. Let's say this is your product, okay? This is your vape. Put in a PNG, an image of your vape, select your AI avatar, put in your prompt, and you will get your results here. Beautiful e-commerce image. Now, one good thing about node-based workflow is that everything is dynamic, meaning, let's say, right now, this is the generated image, okay? It says Coca-Cola. If I don't want Coca-Cola, I want lemon cola. I just have to type in here, lemon cola, and then you can see here in the compositor, it's automatically updated, and you just have to generate from the image model, you will get lemon cola. Okay, so I hope that you see the power here. Everything is dynamic and automated. Okay, so this is how get consistent outcome while having fine-tune, fine-grained control. You can have full control of everything, okay, including the type of text, the colors, the position, all of these. You cannot do it in your ChatGPT. Okay, you can only do it in node-based workflows like this. Okay, this is your biggest unlock. Okay, now let's look at another example. Right, let's go with this one. Okay, if you want to create these kind of images, so guys, let me know in the chat, right? Okay, are these real or AI? Do they look real? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so a few things, right? It is AI generated and then it is consistent. What do I mean by consistent? Okay, consistent is that when you are generating content with AI, right? The biggest issue that most people face is that the person face becomes different, your product becomes different, and even your branding, all these colors and text, your logo, all becomes distorted, inaccurate, or just different. Okay, but through node-based workflow, we can achieve this kind of consistency. So let me show you how it is done. Okay, first of all, you need to design your target characters, your AI avatars. So you can design how they look like, what they are wearing, their hairstyle, hair color, skin color, body shape, and size. And then let's say you want to advertise for this food. Okay, you just take a photo of the menu, then use AI to create a top view. Okay, as you can see, right, this is very similar to what we have just now. You put in a phone photo and then create a blank background. Now also, you put in a menu photo, it creates a blank background. Okay, with all these images of the food as well as the drinks, it gets passed to this thing called an LLM. Okay, what is LLM? Please don't tell me it is Lelo Mo. All right, LLM stands for large language model, and the biggest unlock in Figma with is that it has LLM. Okay, mean that you can run large language models directly in your nodes, node-based platform. So over here, you can select the models that is available. Over here, I have Gemini 3 Pro selected, and it takes in all these images of the food, drinks, and target characters, and it generates me all these prompts, 4 high-quality prompts. These are all generated by AI. Okay, so these prompts then gets passed to the next AI model to create these set of coherent images. Now we are not done yet, okay? These images then get passed to the next AI model to superimpose the logo and branding guideline on top. This is how you get consistent images while maintaining your branding guideline and beautiful content. Okay, so I know there's a lot of lines. No need to care about the lines. Okay, I will just guide you through what goes to what. No need to care about all these messy lines. Okay, just look at the images. It's good enough. Okay, so this kind of workflow, you can get a lot of images as well as beautiful images. The prompts are all generated by AI. Now let's see another example here. Okay, so first we have a fashion brand. So this is for a handbag as well as high heels. Okay, so most people, right, they cannot even generate one product accurately. So let's say you have a product, I don't know, like this alcohol spray here. If you have this product, and after you put it into AI, it will generate the thing, but maybe in a different color, or it means most importantly, your text will become distorted. Okay, but through node-based workflow, you can generate actually more than one accurate product. Over here, we have 6. Let's see how it works. I will put in these 6 images, then we put in the location that we want. So this is a hotel. Now, then we design our AI model. This person is generated by AI. Okay, fully AI generated. This person doesn't exist. Next, the person, the hotel, and the shoes and handbags will pass into a LLM again to generate us a bunch of prompts. Okay, these prompts are generated by AI. Because if you want to write all these prompts, it will take forever and then a lot of trial and error. But now we are using AI to write prompts. Right now it wrote 4 prompts, but if you want 20, you want 50, just tell it can generate up to 50 prompts at a time. That's how you get to create things in bulk, right? So after you get these 4 items, we split it out and you can generate all these images here. Okay, so this photo, such a beautiful photo. Okay, you can see that the products are all accurate. Not only one product, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products all accurate. So your company's product, definitely you can get it accurate. Why it doesn't work yet? Just because you have been using the wrong methods. Okay, so you need to build out this kind of workflow. Now you can see here, right? If you want the model to be lying down on the counter, just do it. But you can see different bags. Why is there different bags? Now look at the images that are connected. You can see here image 4 is not connected, but image 5 is connected. But this one, image 4 is connected, but image 5 is not connected, whereby this one is image 3. So we are using all these connectors and lines to tell AI what kinds of a product we want to feature. So this is how the automation works. It basically is a production pipeline. You can think of it like a factory. You just have a processing line. Okay, next. Wow. Okay, on the sofa, now just 3 bags. How I know it's 3 bags? Because you can see here, image 6, 7, 8, 9 is not connected because these are high heels. And we only connect 3, 4, 5, which are the bags. And lastly, high heels only. So we connect 6, 7, 8, only the high heels. So we are not done yet. Let's say you like this photo, okay? Usually, right, if this is created by a photographer, you can just tell the photographer, hey, go take me, give me more angles, more variations. But now everything is done by AI. Okay, you can save up a lot of your photo shoot cost. Okay, first of all, it is so beautiful already and you can get unlimited variation. So what I mean by unlimited variation, you take this photo, then you pass it to another LLM to analyze the photo and create me a bunch of prompts, and it will create 9 alternate angles. Okay, 9 different angles while featuring one bag. So the first column is the white bag, white color bag. Second column, brown bag. Third column, green bag. Okay, so you can get unlimited variations. Okay, different angles, different like position. You want like upside down, all possible, and they are all AI generated. The prompts, even the prompts are AI generated. Okay, so if you want to make video, let's have a look. I hope this video play. If it doesn't play, let me know in the chat. Right? So we took an image and transformed it into a video. Now, we are not done yet. Let's say you built out this workflow already. You want to change location. Instead of a hotel lobby, you want to change it to your actual shop. So you don't want this anymore. Okay, you want a shop. This one. Let's say you like this one. This is your shop. All you have to do is just to upload the image of your shop. You don't have to rebuild the workflow because the workflow can be reused and reused. Upload this image of the shop, and then you can create new series of photo shoot with your accurate shots. Okay, 3 different bags, and then holding 3 bags, and also this sexy pose on the ground with 3 accurate products. Okay. Now we have seen a lot of like product businesses, right? Okay, let's now look at service. How can service business benefit from this? Okay. Now this is what you usually get from AI. Okay, a very generic kind of content, right? Just yellow color shirt and a white color is like very, very generic. We want to introduce some storytelling elements. Okay, let's say this is our story. Start building your child's future today with our bank. So a service business. We want to see how we can tell a very simple story through 3 images. The story is about you saving money for your child's education. So let's do this. First, you ask AI, write down 5 different job titles, which are common childhood dreams and require an expensive degree to study. So AI give you these: veterinarian, doctor, marine biologist, architect, and pilot, right? These cost a lot of money to study. Okay, now we put this aside first. Then we go to our sub workflow here. This workflow is to generate our characters. Okay, you have a Malay character, Chinese, and Indian. All of them are holding a toddler. Okay, because we define here single parent with toddler. Then AI wrote the prompts to create all these. Okay, Malay, Chinese, Indian. Then we put them aside. We do another sub workflow. This time we say bedroom. Interior space is bedroom. So AI created 3 different bedrooms for us. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we have the bedrooms, we have the characters, and we have our very expensive childhood dreams. All these will pass to a LLM again, AI model, and they generate us a series of photo shoot images. So you can see here, right? 9 images. The first row are all Malay people. Second row is all Chinese. Third row, Indian. And all of them follow a certain activity. The first column is all they are playing with each other. Second column, they are sleeping. And third column, they are sitting near the bed while looking at a toy in front. This toy is their future childhood dreams. Okay, it signifies their childhood dreams. And then did you realize that all of them are on the right side of the image? Okay, they are very consistent, all on the right side. Why? Because we want to put on our graphics. So all these 9 images gets passed to another set of image nodes to create our graphics here, right? So you can see here, all these graphics has been put on using AI. Okay, you can even see like the text are all accurate. Okay, this is not the same as using Canva, yeah, because this is all image model generated, which means that it will make sure that all these lines doesn't cut through the people, and it will change things like the drop shadow here. You can see here at the windows, they are darker. Okay, there's even a before and after here that you can have a look. So before, it's the color tone is all different, right? It's a very neutral AI looking. But after, you can see we put on the yellow color, okay? And also our logo is accurate, okay? So if you want a different aspect ratio, very simple. Just run another sub workflow, you get a different aspect ratio lah. So you can see here how automation workflow can help you hours save hours as well as help you achieve the impossible. Because if you want to find kids to do this photo shoot, it will be super, super hard. Like if you have dealt with kids before, how hard is it to create a photo shoot with kids, right? Uh, so let's go to another workflow. Let's say there's no people. We want to just do product, okay? Let's say it's a sofa company. Usually, right, all these company with big products, let's say you're a car company, your car sticker company, furniture company, bed company, it's extremely hard to do photo shoots because your product is just so big. You need to move them around and then you need a big space. But here we see how we can use AI to help product companies. Okay. If you are still with me, write down so far in the chat. Okay. I hope that I'm not going too fast. Okay. So if you are still with me, write so far in the chat. Okay. No one has written so far yet. Maybe I'm just going too fast already. All right. Nice. So far, so good. Okay, so far, that wasn't a pun. Okay, the pun wasn't intended. Okay, so far, so good. All right. So far, so far. All right. So let's see how this sofa workflow works. Okay, let's say this is for a furniture company. You get the sofa, right? And then first of all, this sofa can be real sofa or it can be AI generated sofa, up to you. If you have the real one, it's great. Otherwise, just put in a drawing and have AI to generate it. Okay, or you just take a photo, take the photo with your phone, put it into this workflow, and you will get this one. By the way, I know a lot of you trying to steal my prompts. Come, just take some screenshots. Okay, this is my prompt. I wrote this a few months ago. I've never touched it. Okay, it works. So you just take a photo of your sofa, upload into this workflow, run it, you get your white background images. Then you come back to this workflow, upload it here. Okay, next, your sofa, right, has a few different colors and different kinds of like materials, different patterns. So you upload everything here. Then you pass to this Gemini Pro, Nano Banana Pro, to put on the covers onto the sofa. See here? Put on the covers with the correct color, correct texture. Then it goes through a visualizer. Okay, you can select what kinds of what is this called? Interior design style. So you have mid-century, Japandi, contemporary, Scandinavian, etc., etc. You can add however many you want. Just select whatever you want. So let's say mid-century, and it creates a mock-up. It will create a mock-up of the sofa in the environment. So you can help your customer in their purchasing journey. Because when you're buying sofa, you always need to imagine how it will look like in your house, right? So you can either generate one or just tell them, hey, why don't you take a photo of your new living room and then I just use AI to put your sofa inside. Help them visualize so they can also make better purchasing decisions. Okay, and it can even be a upsell from your company visualization. Okay, you have all these sofa already. Okay, then you can also create product page photos. So let's say this sofa, then you create a Malaysian family on the sofa, showcasing your sofa cover, different colors, and then even a close-up, touching it, the cat. You wanna because a lot of sofa they feature a hypoallergenic, pet friendly. Put a pet here. Okay, these are all AI generated. And then close up and even another one, a more artistic or like minimalist looking to feature your sofa. Now, what if your sofa has a bunch of different colors? Okay, most customizable product will have this issue, right? You have like water bottle, like Montego, easily 20 colors and 30 different designs. Okay, how can we use node-based workflow to speed up our photo shoot, even like completely eliminate photo shoot while getting a lot of output? So put in your colors and then just connect it and duplicate parts of the workflow and you will get all the different colors. Okay. So right away on your Shopify shop, customers can directly visualize how it looks like. Okay. You can just build your workflow out. The best thing about node-based workflow, okay, is that you can just build things out. Okay, you just need to know the logic and how to connect all these lines. Okay, so unlimited amount of variation. If you want pattern, you want Hello Kitty pattern, you can just input it, get a Hello Kitty themed sofa. Okay, now let's look at designers. Are there any designers or filmmakers or like art people, interior designers in the group, in the call here? If you are, type one in the chat. I'll go through a booth design. This one is special. This can help designers, and I hope that you can get some inspiration from here. Okay, most designers, the biggest pain point is that you need to go back and forth with your clients. The client cannot visualize. The client asks for example. The client asks for mock-up, a bunch of requests, or the client just simply say, "Can you make it better?" Okay, so this is how you can remove your headache. Okay, this is an example. Let's say this is your company. You want to um, you are a booth design company. Okay, this is your client. Okay, you are an agency that designs booth, and this is your client here. So you put in this, and then you give it a floor plan. How big you want the booth to be. Pass it to this AI workflow. It can generate different booth design. Okay, different booth design for your clients to choose from. And all of them, right, follow similar concept because there is a here. There's something here where you can type in your specification. You say must be open on all sides, minimal structure, 10 seats, one flat screen TV, one counter, travel concept, all these. So you can get a bunch of variations. And let's say you like this one. Okay, but you like the structure only, you don't like the color, or you don't like the themes. So you can just connect this to a sub workflow again to create different themes. Let's say this is like water theme. This is like blue, futuristic kind of minimalist theme. And last one, okay, this is like metal theme. Okay, I don't like this art, it's like not nice. But I think this looks very good. Okay, let's see how we can help our clients visualize things. Take this image and pass it to the next workflow to put them into real locations. So here, let's say this is a travel agency at the airport. Help your clients visualize how their outcome will look like. Okay. So if you want to do this, last time you need a 3D software, 3D artist. Okay. But now you just need to know how to build AI workflows. Okay. Let's look at the other one, like this one. Okay. Top view. How it looks like. Okay. Mockups before you commit to a full 3D build. Okay, so this works for structure, it works for interior design, works for any kinds of design. Okay, and I show you the best part, right? Is that if you have another client, let's say this is your client, another client, a new brief. Okay, usually client will just give you some very, very short brief, right? Okay, and then you need to give them a lot of examples. So new client, short brief, pump it into the same workflow. The same workflow, you get different booth design. Okay, different booth design, even has all these scaffolding structures here. This one is like more because I told it to use natural structure. That's why it gave me some bamboo, some wood, right? Okay, and then also create visualization. Show your clients how their booth will look like in the exhibition hall. Okay, so it will help you save a lot of headache when communicating with your client. Help them visualize first. Okay, so Kelvin is asking about cars. The cars, right, is exactly the same as the sofa. A car and a sofa are just big things. Okay, that's hard to move around. So it's exactly the same. Okay, so now next one. Let's say you have a lot of bicycles. Okay, three different sets of bicycles: a black, a blue, and an orange bike. Okay, and then also you sell apparel. Let's say you're a bicycle shop that you sell helmets, sell the bicycle shirt, etc. Right? Okay, you can do this. First of all, you design your AI character, this uncle here, fully designed by AI. Then you put in images of your helmet, sunglasses, your shirt, the cycling shirt that you sell, and then the shoe, even the inner side of the shoe, top view of the shoe, even the socks, side view, front view of the socks, and gloves. Then you build out your characters. This is how your character is going to look like. Okay, you put everything onto the character and you pass into this sub workflow here. Now, let's see my prompt. It says, cycling really hard and intense, sweat mouth slightly open, location is in Cameron Highlands. That's it. My prompt is just 3 sentences, very, very short. Why this works, okay? I will break it down for you because there is this thing called a system prompt, okay? What is a system prompt? If you are new to this, a system prompt is a underlying set of instruction, okay, that instructs our LLM to tell it what kind of output that we want. So without a system prompt, you get very generic output, which is why your AI content looks generic, looks fake, or even look inconsistent. So system prompt is the key here to a good workflow. And let's see what is a system prompt, okay? We are telling AI that, hey, you are a specialist in cinematic mountain biking environment photography. Okay, your purpose is to write photorealistic image prompts. So very clear here, we are telling the LM, hey, don't make me in images. You don't create image. You create image prompts. Okay, image prompts. Then you tell what input it will receive, how to construct the scene based on all your criterias. Okay, terrain, color, contour, and texture, cinematic lighting. All these are in your system prompt, and then core principles, output format, okay, and constraints. Without these, AI will just give you very generic results. Okay, so put in all these, then it will generate you great prompts. All three are about mountain biking in Cameron Highlands. Okay. Now, this system prompt, you don't have to write it every time. You just have to write it once. I wrote this system prompt, I think like 2 months ago. Okay. When I was in Changi Airport in Singapore, and I've never changed it since. Okay. You just write it, and then if you want, you can even lock it, like lock it here. System prompt is not meant to be changed. Okay. What you always change is the prompt. And I like to keep my prompt short so that anyone from my team, they can use it directly. They don't have to they don't have to write a very, very long prompt because I have a system prompt, okay, that goes into my LLM. So now it will create 3 images of cycling in Cameron Highlands. You can zoom in here. You can see the Cameron Highlands tea plantation, and then of course in front here is a deforestation going on. But most importantly, the product is accurate. The products are all accurate. Okay, the bike, the person, all accurate. So we are not done yet. Let's say you like this. Okay, you like this image, but we are selling products. We are selling our gloves, sunglasses, right? If we have this image, it's not enough. Okay, because it's not a close-up image. So through this image we pass to another set of image models that generates us a close-up. So you can see here, all these close-up are consistent in terms of lighting, location, and most importantly, our product. So you can see, right, from this image, it zoomed into the gloves, and the gloves is accurate gloves. Okay, it's the correct glove that we want to sell. And then even all the text on the tires are accurate and consistent. So only with node-based workflow you can achieve this kind of accuracy because we are designing systems here. We are not purely prompting. Okay, the prompt can be very short, but the key is to know how to design systems, how to work using LLM, okay, to achieve automation. Okay, now we are not done yet. Let's say you built out this workflow already. Your company, right, don't just operate in Malaysia, right? Operates in like Thailand, Cambodia, Singapore, Australia, right? So how can we easily create localized content for uh, different countries? So over here it says location is Cameron Highlands, right? If I change to New Zealand, Okay, let's see what happens. Change to New Zealand, and I click run on this LLM. It creates me a prompt or 3 prompts of mountain biking in New Zealand. 3 prompts. And these prompts will pass to the AI model, which creates images of the mountain bike in New Zealand. Now, why is the bike different right now? Why is it an orange bike? It's because remember just now, we have 3 different bikes, right? Now it's using the second set of bikes. So, New Zealand. And lastly, this is a New Zealand terrain. Okay, all these means you save all your photo shoot costs. Okay, all these are high quality images. Okay, it will normally take a very experienced photographer and an experienced biker in order to do this. But now you can replace all of them using AI while getting great images. So again, you like this photo, you want to make close-ups, you don't have to rebuild the workflow. Just click run here. Click run, you will get your output. Okay. So new bicycle, new location, but accurate product. The product always accurate. The tires. Why? How I know it's accurate? How I know this is accurate? Because I design my workflow properly, that I have all my inputs correct. So the tire is here. So it's all depends on how you structure the workflow. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few more examples, but I just want to double check if you guys are still with me. Okay, so if yes, write bike, B-I-K-E, or bike also can B-A-I-K. Bike, right? Awesome. Bike, their bike. Bike. Okay, so wow, I've never done this, like full of puns. Okay, so what else you can do? Let's say you're an interior designer or you're a real estate agent. You want to turn your renders into photorealistic images, also can. You want to change your angle, change your lighting, also can. Anything that you can think of, you can build it. These are all AI generated. Like you want to expand your um, interior design, different concept, make more images also possible. I'll touch on video very, very soon. Okay. And then images, this one we saw, right? We have accurate product. We are tackling product accuracy. And then it's a cinematic content. Okay, imagine if your product page right now is just a product with an empty background. It's hard for your customers to relate the feelings, right? Because when you want to raise your price of your product, it's all about feelings. How can customer feel themselves holding your product? So if you put in this kind of images, they'll feel, wow, this could be me. Okay, I could like, wow, I could run in this Tokyo with my new shoe. Okay, and of course, the shoes are accurate. Sorry about this image. I know this is different. It's just because like this is the inner side of the shoe. This is outer side. I should have changed it. Okay, but the shoe is accurate. Okay, this is just a Canva thing that I just put on. So one is inner side, one is outer side. So through workflows, right, you can also tell AI which side is your inner side, which side is outer side, so it doesn't get confused. Okay, only can do it with workflows. Now, another example, what if you want to change angles? Okay, first of all, you design your character, design your mascot, design your sexy lady, put on the logo on her, design your car, put on the logo and sticker on your Myvi, and then put your car and your person and your product in a Tokyo street to do photo shoot. These are all done by AI, and you can change angles. Usually, most people can make the first image, but the moment they change angle, everything lari means that the person face become different, the product become different, the car becomes different, everything becomes different or inaccurate. Okay, so we will tackle uh, all these using node-based workflow. Okay, and even you have a service business, you have a photo of your real location. Take a photo of your real location and put in your desired target audience. Because if you want to sell to market, right, it's just very hard to find them. Okay, and it's very hard to like shoot a nice looking sports photography image. But right now, with AI, you can just combine. You take a photo of a real place, but you use AI to change the person, or even you use AI to put in the person. Okay, all is possible to the point whereby you can get up to 4K and you can see the sweat and how the light reflects through the skin. Okay, and what if you want to time travel? Okay, candid looking images. You want to tell a story about how your Chinese New Year food, Chinese New Year cookies is created in the 70s. Then you design your character, design all these pots and pans, and even your, I don't know, uncle, okay, with smoking, and create all these storytelling images. So your branding, your marketing, all can be fixed. Okay, because now you can use AI to tell stories, not just promote your product. We want to share emotions, okay, not just hard sell. Okay, and then also for videos, okay, let's say you want to create a cartoon. First of all, you design the characters, design the environment, and then put everything together. Usually this kind of content will require 3D artists to do it. And it costs maybe like 20 to 30,000 ringgit because they need to work on it maybe like 2 to 3 weeks. But this one, I made it in one morning. Okay. Let's see how it's done. Okay. So let me know if there's no sound. If there's no sound, I'll reshare again. I'm going to play this video. Okay, so you can see here, even animation is possible. So non-human, okay, also possible. I'm gonna play more video.
Introducing Tea Live Mango Matcha. Tropical taste meets matcha perfection. Made with real mango.
So who says that AI content looks fake? You can even create TV commercial looking content, okay? And this, I created this, I think in December. So I was using last year's AI model, an old model, okay? But you can see here, everything looks professional and even the sound was generated. I'm gonna play again, yeah?
Introducing Tea Live Mango Matcha. Tropical taste meets matcha perfection. Made with real mango.
Yep. And then another one. So you can see here, right? Cinematic in content. Yeah. So that's, you know, that's how I felt like last year when I saw that my career is gonna get replaced. Because yes, AI can actually do this only if you know how to use it well. Okay, because traditionally, this is the workflow with traditional video. You need to write a script, cast your characters, and then you find location, and finally you shoot it and edit it. All these cost a lot of money and time as well as manpower. Okay, but AI video, this is my own workflow that I have developed. It splits out. It's based on the traditional video workflow, but it does something different. First of all, we write a script, and then we generate assets. Okay, meaning that we generate our AI characters, generate our location, generate our props, generate the lighting, and the style guidelines. All these are under asset generation. Next is keyframe generation. Most people skip this step, or most people don't know about this step. Without keyframes, your video will look fake. You will waste a lot of money generating and regenerating videos. Okay, keyframe is a way that professionals use to save money on AI video generation as well as getting high quality output. So we create keyframe images. Then only we go into video generation. Okay, video generation is similar to shooting, except that we only generate the video. We don't generate the audio because audio is at another step called lip sync. So we will be generating realistic sounding human voice, okay, using AI models, and then we sync them use a special model called lip sync model to sync them together. And finally, we put it into our editing software lah. So that is the AI video workflow. Okay, so some more examples here, right? Usually there are three ways of creating AI video. Okay, so first is text to video. Most people are using text to video, which is why your video looks bad. Okay, you shouldn't use text to video. Okay, this is what all the people on YouTube or Instagram has been telling you. Text to video. Okay, it doesn't produce professional results. Okay, for professionals or if you want great content, only focus on image to video as well as video to video. So this is text to video. You put in a text and then you get a video, but the problem is that you lose too much control, right? You can't control really how he looks like or how the clouds look like, how fast he is flying. Cannot control. Right? Whereby image to video is something like this. You provide an image and then provide a prompt, you will get exactly what you want. Okay? And this is usually my approach. As well as video to video, you provide a video, you will get another video. Okay, these are approaches that I use to generate my AI videos. So you can see how I structure my project. So for AI video, I like to use Higgsfield. Okay, Higgsfield is one of the most popular platform right now, and I just like using them for generating AI video. Let's look at one of the clip. For example, this one. Okay, this is image to video. Okay, this is a T-Life food truck coming into frame. And maybe the bottom one, I have. Let me find a viral video. Okay, this one got more than 1 million views. Okay, highly realistic, and we have full control. Like, look at all these shots, beautiful shots. Okay, these are only possible using image to video or video to video. Okay, let's look at some other ones. You want to make an animal. Okay, and multiple people. This is not node-based workflow. Okay, this one I created using Higgsfield. Okay, Higgsfield is a different kinds of platform, right? It is more straightforward and more catered towards video production. So you can um, put in your products and then put in your prompts here and select things. Okay, so the thing is that Higgsfield, right, for beginners is very confusing. Reason being is that this is how Higgsfield look like. There's a lot of buttons, a lot of things to click, and everything costs money. Okay, all of these cost money. It costs like what, almost 4,000 credits. So as a beginner, you don't know what to use because there is just so many features. Images, a lot of features, and then videos, a lot of features, audio, cinema studio, MCP, contest, plugin, marketing studio, a ton of stuff lah. Okay, so for beginners, it may be confusing, right? So I actually break down all these, okay, in my AI courses. We'll go through Higgsfield in depth, okay, understanding how to use it as well as how to prevent wasting your money when it comes to generating video content, because video content, it tends to be a little bit more tricky than uh, images. Okay, images is more straightforward, right? You have like 1 + 1 = 2, but video, when it comes to like 10 seconds video, right, it's gonna be a lot of headache. So I teach about AI video specifically using Higgsfield. Okay, so I think most people are still facing this issue whereby the output is just inconsistent. Okay, so you have understood that you need to use AI workflows, not chat-based interface. But you may still spend hours prompting, okay? But the output is still bad, okay? So I run 2 days intensive AI classes on the AI image with node-based automation. So this is Figma Weave. I will teach you exactly how to build all these workflows to create any images, because just now we've seen, right, if you're a designer, if you're a photographer, if you're a sofa brand, if you're a car brand, all these I will teach you in my 2 days course. Okay, and the AI video course as well, it is 2 days. It is on end-to-end AI video workflow. So we'll be using AI in every step of the process. So all these we will be using AI. It's a full, completely new way of working. Okay, it's completely different from how we usually shoot video. So I cover this in my 2 days course, 9 to 5, and it's hands-on. Okay, so this is not just catered for designers. This is actually for anyone who needs to create visual content because the film industry is getting disrupted. Okay, the film industry is getting disrupted. Okay, maybe in 1 year, photographer doesn't exist anymore. So marketers or even just anyone needs to know how to create content using AI. So I specifically designed this course for anyone, beginner friendly, all the way from beginner, all the way to professional. It's all friendly. Okay, so these are the details. First of all, we are HRD Corp registered, meaning that the fees that you pay is 100% HRDF claimable. Okay, so no out-of-pocket fees. So we run classes in KL and Singapore. Okay, so the price for the AI image course is 2 days. Okay, it's 3,000 ringgit per pax, and we offer a lot of discounts. So first of all, if you bring one friend, both you and your friend get 10%. Okay, and then AI video course also is 3,500 ringgit per pax. The same discount apply. Okay, if you bring one friend, 10% for you as well as your friend. And if you guys get the bundle discount, means that you get image and video, you get additional 10% off. Okay, so total 10% plus 10% for both you and your friend. Okay, so if you want to save your spot, just scan this QR code and WhatsApp us. So this QR code is available for both Malaysians and Singaporeans. So for Singaporeans, we are hosting classes in September. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 4 days of intensive AI class. 2 days image, 2 days video, 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. So all the discount still apply lah. So if you're interested, just scan this QR code or WhatsApp this number to book your spot, because you can see here our August is fully booked for image course. Now just left the video course for August. Okay. The rest all in September. Okay, as well as Singapore class, we are only running one class per quarter. So if you miss the September, you need to wait until the end of November. Okay, so because we always have Singaporeans flying to KL to join our classes, that's why we moved the class also to Singapore. Every quarter we will run one class each on AI image, one class on AI video. So it's 4 days of intensive class. Okay, so not only the 2 days of class, you will get, most importantly, 3 months of private WhatsApp group support. So we have a dedicated team member that answer your questions on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so after the class, anything you forgot, any new questions, just ask there. And I know most people is asking if credits, the credits is covered. Yes, it is covered. So AI credits used during the course is fully covered. For the AI image course, we will be using Figma Weave. So you will get all the templates that I've shown just now. Okay, you'll get more than 15 templates, more than 15 system prompts, and also a Claude skill to create system prompts. Okay, for the AI video, it is on Higgsfield. So on Higgsfield, we combine both Higgsfield and Claude, so you get a bunch of Claude skills. Okay, Claude skills to create your video. This is on Higgsfield. Okay, so these are some of the brands that we have trained so far. Okay, in the past few months, we have trained all of these brands on AI content creation. You can see our industry is not just for product. There's a lot of service business, like the first line or service businesses, even finance, fintech, media companies, all these. Okay, so this is how the classes look like. We do provide private and public training. So all these that you have seen is public, but if you have more than 20 people in your company that you want to join, we can of course set up a private class. Okay, just WhatsApp us. So this is how it looks like in Sunway Velocity. And let's see some work that our students have created. Let's look at some videos. Okay, product video. This person has all of the students, right? They prior to joining, they don't have any AI video experience. They created all these during the class. So based on this video here, you can see that the product stays accurate across shots. Environment also accurate.
I want to show you guys my go-to beauty puff that I've been using lately. It just blends everything so smoothly, doesn't even soak my foundation like the other ones, and love how it's safe for sensitive skin. Ah, my little pluff heart puff.
Okay, UGC content.
What if we made it stronger? More moisture, better barrier.
And even commercial. So what makes us different is that I come from the commercial industry. I know what it takes to make a good commercial. So I will translate all my experience and knowledge from making commercials, from making movies into AI. So you get to learn from a professional from the film industry, not just any kinds of AI engineer. Okay, we are purely catered towards high quality commercial output for your marketing content, not any kind of like cat videos. We don't do cat videos, okay? We purely do marketing content. Help your business earn more money, get more clients.
Want to know how I chase a sub-2 marathon effortlessly? The Nike Alphafly 8. Run without limits.
Okay. Even running while talking, we'll also cover that.
Follow me into a new world.
So you can see here, right? This video does not look AI generated at all, but this is completely AI generated. Okay, why it looks so good is just because our class is specifically designed for you to create beautiful things. Okay, not any kind of fake looking AI videos. Okay, they all look professional.
Vitamin C and PDRN for better glow. Brighter, healthier looking skin deserves glow that lasts longer. We got you.
Even this kind of commercial that usually would cost a few 300,000 ringgit, but you can do it.
Vitamin C and PDRN for better glow. Brighter, healthier looking skin deserves glow that lasts longer. We got you.
Right, so I hope that you have seen all these possibilities. These are all created by our students. So if you want to see more examples, or if you want our course brochure, or you want to know more about how to claim HRDF, okay, how to claim your course fees, just WhatsApp us. Scan this QR code to WhatsApp us. And meanwhile, right, any questions, just put in the group, put in the chat, the Zoom chat. Okay, questions about the course, or even just question regarding AI. I will take this time to answer all your questions. So our class is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 2 days in person. Okay, there will be myself, I will be the main instructor, and then we have many facilitators. They will be walking around to help you with all your questions. So if you have things that you have done, you want to ask us, just bring it to the class. We will spend our time to answer your question. So it's in Sunway Velocity Hotel. Now we often receive this question, right, regarding if you don't join the image class, can you join the video class? The answer is yes, definitely. Our courses is just designed that they can be independent, but it's the best when you take both together. That's why we have a bundle discount, okay? But let's say if you want to join the video class first, then only see if you think AI image is suitable for you, of course you can do that. Okay, you can definitely join the video class first. So the earliest video class is in August, Thursday, Friday, 27th, 28th August. Okay, or even better, if you want to get both classes, okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 4 days of intensive AI class. Okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days, so that you can benefit the most. Okay, just come in fresh as a total beginner. We start with AI image and you learn about node-based automation. Okay, then you spend another 2 days on creating professional grade AI video. So someone is asking if you are a noob and you are afraid that you can't achieve the level of output. Do not worry. Okay, our classes we cater from beginner to advanced. No need to worry about that. There is going to be plenty of step-by-step guides. So if you're scared that you cannot follow during the class, because our class is very intensive, because I want to share as much knowledge as I have, okay, during the 2 days of class. So you will get all these. Okay, these are all the supporting materials. Okay, other than the slides, you will get things such as how to set things up. Okay, the prompts, the files, what to click, how to use hex field, what to settings to use, and all these examples you will get. Okay, so if you forget anything, just come back to the documents, and you can revise. Okay, we also cover audio, so we will be using 11 labs during our AI video class. So you learn how to generate realistic sounding uh, audio. Okay, so regarding the computer, what computer do you need, right? So you can see from this image here, our participants, right, they just come with a normal laptop. Any laptop will do as long as you can connect to the internet, and it's good enough. Okay, all our platforms, right, is all cloud-based. You don't need to install anything. Okay, so do you need to subscribe to AI tools? Don't worry, because all the AI credits is covered. No need to subscribe. So what happens is that when you come, right, we will give you a special link, and from the link we load credits into your account. So for the image course, you will have the credits for you to keep, and then for the video course, we will sign in using our student account that already has credits inside. So no need to worry. Okay, if you want to learn cloning, Diana, you want to learn AI cloning, I cover it in a small section in the AI video course lah. So if you just want to learn cloning, maybe AI video is suitable for you. Okay, so do you need to be good in AI? Hernani is asking, do you need to be good in AI? No. Okay, a lot of our students, right, they are complete beginners. Throughout these 2 days, they created all these. So I know where your pain points are, whereby like you don't know what is the technical terminology. No worries. We won't be using something very technical. I will tell you a cheat code how to go around it, so that without knowing how to use the technical terms, you can also create great content, as well as I will give you my Claude skills. These are skills in Claude that will help you write your prompts. Okay, let's say this is a UGC prompt. This is a skill that you can teach your AI how to write prompts. Okay, or even you say from a jewelry industry, the jewelry shot ideas skill. Okay, camera shot ideas skill. All these skills you will get during the AI video course. Okay, AI video course, you will get skills. So if you don't know what is a skill, right, a skill is a series of files that teaches AI how to do something. Okay, so you teach your AI model how to create great quality content. And how come I have the skill? Because I made them myself, right? Because I'm from the film industry, so I know about the technical terminology, I know about camera, I know about directing. So I document everything down so that you can just pass the document to AI. Okay, just pass the document to AI, and it will know what to do. Okay, so highly valuable for both courses, because for the image course you get a lot of workflow templates, but for the video course you get a lot of clock skills, and I'll teach you also how to edit skills and how to create your new skill. Okay, so Jia is asking what's the difference between these two courses. Okay, so what is the biggest difference between these two, right? Image and video. Okay, first of all, it's image and video law, very straightforward. Secondly, is that the image class, right, we cover automation, means node-based workflow, all the workflows and the nodes and the lines that you have seen just now. Okay, that one we only cover in the image class. But the video class, we cover professional video creation. So day one, we'll be creating at least 3 videos. So one is a product video, and UGC video, and a simple commercial. And then I'll also touch on AI cloning. And day two, we will be spending one whole day working on one professional grade commercial. Okay, so all the great commercial that you have seen just now from my slides, we cover it in the AI video production lah. Okay, Arthur is asking about November. Okay, so if you're from Singapore, just WhatsApp us. Okay, then we see how we can arrange the schedule. Okay, we do have a November class, but I'm not sure what is the date. Okay, because we are want to fill up all these classes first before we open it up. But if you want to reserve a spot for the November, once we open it up, just WhatsApp us, and then we can put you on the waiting list. Okay, Diana says yay. I'm not sure what does it mean. Okay, yeah, you learn cloning, yay. So Jim is asking if the AI video can be applied to create educational content. Definitely. So on the AI video course, we will spend the first day, the evening of the first day, we'll touch on how to create educational content. Means that you put in a script and then you have a AI presenter, AI avatar to talk about your educational content. I think I have some slides here. Can show you guys some sneak peek on the agenda. This is the first day. Okay, the first day. Okay, these will be the agenda for first day. I think total is 16 modules during the AI video course lah. Okay, we touch foundation and context engineering. We go through different platforms. I'll give you a deep walkthrough on Higgs field. Then we create video using multi-shot, meaning we put in one prompt, it will give you the finished video out. And then we work on a product video, UGC video, commercial video, and lastly, Claude. How can we organize our project and organize our Claude skills? Yeah. So any more questions, just put in the chat, right? Brand is asking, if you don't use Vivi, directly use Nano Banana, will the product remain unchanged? The answer is it will not. Okay, so if you directly use Gemini or ChatGPT, your outcome will be inconsistent. Okay, definitely will be inconsistent, because the chat-based interface, you lose a lot of control. You can't really like tell it, hey, you tuck this, go there. You cannot do it. Okay, so you have to use this kind of interface, and this is very useful because you achieve automation. We don't write prompts anymore. We are using AI to write prompts. All these prompts written by AI. Okay, Emmy Jalani is asking if it is magnific. Okay, I have tested a lot of platforms. Okay, I have tested Magnific, I've tested um, Higgs Field and InVideo, Runway, Dreamina, etc., etc., etc. A lot. Okay, the best one that is suitable for both beginner and advanced is Figma with and Higgs Field. Okay, Figma with and Higgs Field. I've tried a lot of platforms and models already. Okay, so I only select the best one so that you don't have to waste money through trial and error. Okay, no need to waste money to like test out different platforms, because I've tested and I've found that these two are the best. Okay. Jim is trying to create educational content on how to ride bicycle. Oh, definitely. you have such challenging one. Okay, we'll see how we can tackle it. Yeah, educational content definitely possible, even riding bicycle. Okay, Joe is asking how much it cost. Now, for AI video, the biggest misconception is that AI video is expensive. The answer is no, it is not expensive. Okay, why it is expensive is that you need to try many times before you get a nice output. Okay, you need to try many times. This is just because you don't know the correct method. So that's why you come to the course. I'll tell you the exact methods. Then you don't need to try so many times. Maybe 2 times or even 1 time, you will directly get your results. So no need to waste your credit, because if you want to generate one video, let's say on the high settings, on the high setting, one video is like 5 ringgit. So if you don't know the proper methods, then you may spend 50 ringgit and you can't even get one video. So that's why you can't learn the proper method, so you save a lot of money. Okay. Danny is asking if you need to subscribe to many apps after the training. Okay, great question. So why do we use Figma Weave and Higgsview? Because in Figma Weave, you can connect to all these different models. So you don't need to pay for many tools. You just need to pay for one tool. And then all these different models by different companies will be available to you. Same goes to Higgsview. Everything is in here. You want to use Dance, you want to use Sora, Kling, all these are here lah. Okay, so no need to subscribe to a lot of tools. And let's say if you want some tools that we don't cover during the class, just bring the tool. Okay, I will be able to guide you personally on what is the best tool that you can use. Okay, but I've tested lah. For most people, Higgsview and Figma Weave are the best tools. Okay, the difference is just that you know how to use it well or you do not. Okay, because the methods definitely matter. You want to achieve consistency. You don't want to distort your products, right? Adam is asking if I can share the fashion note workflow in the WhatsApp group. Okay, at the moment I don't share workflows. The workflows is shared in our classes. Okay, if I just share it like publicly, then it won't be fair for our past students who have joined our classes. So the workflows is purely for the class lah. Yeah. Adam is asking if it is possible to create videos for Chinese audience using local dialects. Yes, we will cover it in our AI video course on how to generate realistic sounding voices. So even Malaysia kind of Chinese. So usually, right, when you generate AI video, when you say Chinese, it will automatically default to a very standard China sounding Chinese. Or when you generate Malay, it will sound like Indonesian. So we will tackle how to generate localized one. So like Malaysian kind of Malay or Malaysian English, Singaporean English, okay? And even